What's up? I just posted a video about Oregon Energy, Wilhelm Reich, and today I'm going to do another little piece about why this information has been in front of us and like a good explanation on how it's been kept from us. And I'm going to use a Bible tie-in verse. So Matthew 13:11, which is very unique because 13 is geometrically a number that represents Metatron's cube. For all you people out there that don't know this, hidden sacred geometry is a very real thing. And for any of you people that are diving into the mysteries or the occulted knowledge, there's so much, so much stuff to go into. So please take a breath, pick a side, work that side, get to a point, and go off on another correlation and pick that side. Because if you try to take this all head on first, you'll go crazy. And so funny enough, it will make people snap. So let me dive into this Matthew 13:11-13. And it is a very funny scripture. So I'm going to go off the NIV. It goes, he replied, because of the knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of the heavens have been given to you, comma, but not to them. Now, I must pause right here. The chi boost. Them. Who the hell is them? I hear this all the time in the Bible. Them, and a lot of sermons like to put it in your mind as them are the people who don't believe or don't worship Jesus. But that's not what this says. It says them. It just said it is given to you, but not to them. All right. And it says the knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of heaven. Okay. Oregon Energy is the kingdom of the heaven we live in. The Allen radiation belt is a protective sphere of energy, essentially, that keeps radioactive waves out from bumping into the earth and stretches all the way out to the heliopause. Okay, that's the very, very, very edge of the space. Like here's our neighborhood, heliopause. And there's like this little barrier of goodness. Well, that sphere of energy is energy. And given saying right here, well, they don't say energy, they just say secrets of the kingdom of heaven. Like heaven, you got to remember, people thought we're just above you. It's heaven. Clouds out there right now. Look at that chemtrail. Heaven, that's heaven. Okay. Simple people thought that's heaven. So everything above them was a mystery, but was given to a certain people. So God's already telling you, or a version of our God is saying people were given kind of it says tools to help them, okay? And the other people won't. So he's already favored to some people. And this knowledge has been, out there. And well, what people do is, they'll try to help people and share this knowledge. Oregon Energy, free energy. If I were to tell you to mix 3 chemical powders together and to encase a certain type of metal in the center of it, it would create a crystal structure that you would be able to generate enough electricity for free, especially depending on the application that you would make it in. If you would use, I don't know, let's say a 50-gallon drum bucket, yeah, you would generate a big enough crystal that you could probably power up a small, very small apartment. Probably need two of them. Who knows? It's not my experiment, but give it a shot. Look it up. But these are part of these secrets, okay? And there's people out there that believe that there's no such thing as a free lunch. I heard this term, and I thought it really stuck out to me because of being a millennial and where I come from. There's no such thing as a free lunch, and I see this a lot with people. But I'm sorry, I'm here to tell you, globalist fucks, there is such thing as a free lunch, and I'll make sure whatever I can do to help the common man have their free lunch. What I will not have is a person have their cake and eat it too and put extra gravy on their pork chops and steal from people. Like that's horrible. This is terrible that I'm literally in December watching geese and fucking birds fly back to where I'm living and no one else seems to give a fuck. Like you people are fucking sick. You're sick to be staring at this fucking phone, which is perfectly designed with the right amount of food and the frequencies to give you fucking cancer. That's part of these secrets, okay? These secrets. Matthew 13:11, geometry, Metatron's cube. Metatron's cube also has the instructions of life on it. They have they have this things called crystal structures. I'll get into more videos about that later, but part of Metatron's cube and what we're talking about is the 13th uh, degree number, etc., etc. But it has a correlation with life. And if anybody you out there wants to tally up on this, please come out. But we're stepping into the Masons now. We're stepping into Druidness. We're stepping into Mithraism, Christianity, together. And by the way, I want to throw it out there for my grassroots. Got to represent these guys. Chicago, Westmont, licensed dealer. I'll be opening up my online store here in a little bit. I'm going to be want to showcase some of their work. Representing this star here, Tetrahedron. Got to keep it up with these guys. They're all about the hidden knowledge. My favorite. But back on track. So we left off with them. So we're trying to figure out all through life, who are we? You gotta understand. I just did the Yumi 23. Very interesting. I'm not. That's gonna be a whole nother subject and story because I gotta work. I want to announce this. I have a website coming out. It's gonna be the RH Project, RH Negative Project. I want to personally use the 23andMe participants out there, along with any corresponding sequencing people that have gone through other people to get this done as well, so we can trace our lineage. There's a certain type of people in the world that have tried to kill off these people. The Tsar of Russia being one of them, being told. John F. Kennedy is one of these people being told. Just incidents where out of here. And I'm afraid that Donald Trump is in the way of one of them, given the fact that the Rothschild family does not like us right now, pretty much. So people want to call us all conspiracy theories. I think that's them. So let them be out there and we'll worry about us. So let's continue. So we're going to say even kingdom of heaven has been given to you, but not to them. Whoever has will be given more, comma. So they'll be given more because of this knowledge. Whoever has this knowledge, you'll see will be given more, and they will have an abundance, period. An abundance of more. You got to remember how this Bible was written and how Moses written is in code that was passed down since King Solomon's teachings through thought himself. And right there it's saying, with these tools that were given to us by a God, more importantly, me, I believe in Elohim, this God that is also saying in us, been given to us, because I also believe that we are all a form of the creation of God. We're not anywhere near as close as him, but we have tools that were given to him that have always been in here. As above, so below. And we are a quote unquote, you'll hear this in Hindu teaching and all this micro or macro and microcosm, and how we are the micro, our father's the macro. This is true. Quantum entanglement says that two atoms can be, connected from various lengths. Same thing using this energy, orgone energy we're talking about. And with this Matthew 13:11, it's saying that there's a teachings of this. I can get deep into the Bible, but I'll tell you that I know that they're talking about a certain family, which we're going to say Enoch, because Enoch was one of the first people to be best friends with the Lord in the Christian and Judeo Bible and Catholicism, and shot up and went to heaven and chilled with him and learned all this stuff, and in other books that he wrote. It says that he had even a great library that what he wrote, and that with the great library he wrote all the books that God, which he's saying right here in Matthew 13:13, it was kept from us. So in the Great Hall of Records, which they said they haven't been able to find, which I think it's in the pyramid itself still to this day, just waiting to be unlocked. And that's a whole nother subject that defies some physics, and we'll get into all these funny little things and how they connect, but I just want to start off one by one and go back and forth. So through science, we posted on my Instagram the radionics, and then we talked about crystals, and then how you can use radionics and crystals together. And now we're talking about some religion, in that we're having some cited scriptures about how this information is now given, and that's putting out there. So it's putting out that there's something, and that a divine person has separated people to know and not know. Who's to say good and bad? Let's keep reading just to touch a little subject, and we'll close up with that. So then we go to abundance, and whoever does not have, comma, even what they have will be taken from them. So this is funny. So it says, whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. This is why I speak to them in parables. So that right there is saying that whoever does not have the gifts or the information, what they have will be taken from them. So it's not saying that that they don't have, it's just saying that you're more than likely going to be used, influenced, probably, afflicted. But it's saying that they're not protected, and what they have will be taken from them. And it says, though seeing, they do not see, though hearing, they do not hear or understand. So I guess I could say my father's a prime example of this. I could tell him something, and no matter how hard I explain it, I just cannot make that connection that tangible connection that makes everything pop. And it's just friction. And I feel like a lot of you guys can relate that there's like that incident where you all have a friend or a situation where like you just can't explain it, and you're like essentially the one that's wrong or the odd one out of so many people right there. That's because you were given that divine read between the lines gift, common sense, that people seem to not find or make. So believe in yourself that you're not crazy, because this right here tells us a little story. It's true. So Matthew 13:11-13. Look it up. That's a little piece of biblical knowledge I'm going to take on this journey. And this right here is literally an enlightened journey I'm taking as far as with my religion goes. Spirituality is a huge thing. And just the well-being of the community I live in, the harmony, the oneness that I'm trying to promote and create around me. There's a lot of people that are fake about this, and they try to say that they know a way, they know a cure. No one knows any damn way. Only God knows the way. That's why there was something said first. If you just knew, you wouldn't need to know anybody to help. But just believe, in yourself. And there's not a one simple trick. The closer you can get to yourself and loving yourself will be the faster you start healing yourself from inside out. The faster your world starts to have color, the faster you start to feel alive in a vibrant way, to be able to look at yourself in the mirror. It's not over. Nothing has to be over. It's everything that we make is a choice. So if any of you out there are experiencing any depression with the time of the year, with the holidays, please, if you need some sort of help, you can find me on my Instagram. You can email me. You can reach out, comment below. I'll do my best to get back to you guys. No one's ever alone in this world, and all you need to do is put a hand out there, and I'll come running for a high five. You feel me? Thank you. Have a blessed weekend. Have a good holiday. Watch your trees. Don't leave them on. Don't start a fire. Lock your doors. Be safe. And love you guys.